Hello and welcome back to Genshin Impact. Today we're gonna be doing some more road quests in Leeway. Now there should be one out in this corner over here. Yeah. So we'll go do that one. How many secrets does Leeway truly hold? Secrets? Oh, traveler, it's you. The secrets I'm referring to are a set of inscriptions. This place we are in is called the Gili Assembly. According to Leeway folklore, it was once inhabited by people. In fact, it was rather prosperous. But for various reasons, the whole place was wiped out, and all that remains now is the countless ruins scattered across the landscape. Some stories put it down to the conflict between the gods. Other people say it was a war between humans. Some sources talk of a sudden, catastrophic natural disaster. Whatever the reason was, ruins are all that remain here now. The only ones who come here are the hilly turtles, the treasure hoarders, and masochistic scholars like me, who in spite of all the risk just can't resist the idea of how much research value these ruins have to offer. In practice though, scholars like me aren't actually cut out for this kind of field work. I've hardly covered any ground yet, and I already need a rest. The actual ruin exploring seems more your area of expertise. What do you say? Fancy helping me out? Only if there's treasure. Whatever treasure you find, you can keep. Material wealth isn't what appeals to me. In Leeway, there's a saying that goes, money belongs to the road outside your head. I'm more interested in acquiring knowledge than money. So while you're hunting for treasure, please also keep your eyes peeled for stone pillars and stone tablets. Given how ancient these ruins are, any knowledge we can hope to find will most likely be written on stone. Okay. So we're looking for stone tablets here. Oh, there's a thing pointing here, so. Found some writing, let's make a copy. Yeah, I can't read that. Oh, there's another one. I'm writing, come on, let's take a look. Oh, damn, I'm gonna have to fight for this one, aren't I? Nope. Does that even mean anything? Well, might as well write it down. Did I get one in this corner already? No. Looks like there's some writing here. Let's note it down. That means there should be one in the middle, right? There's one everywhere else. Let me climb up. No. I don't know where this last one is. Well, it's not over here. Well, I guess I'll run through the outside of the circle and... Not down here, is it?
Another test subject.
Where the hell could it be? Ah. There's some writing on the stone tablet. Let's see what they all say. Trend. In the beginning, when the people assembled to farm the land, a god named Guizong descended, whose dominion was over dust, and whose reach shrouded the skies for thousands of miles around. The god laid down 4 commandments for the people. Then another god descended, whose dominion was over Geo, and who brought the people of Leeway to this place. Jointly, they shepherded the people for their protection. And the assembly was named Gili, after the names of the 2 gods. Huh. So Rex Lapis, Morax, whatever, had another god working with him for the founding, huh? Find anything in the ruins? I found 5 stone tablets. Great, let's see. These are all over the place. Let me see if I could work out the right order. There's a lot of missing text here, so it's quite disjointed. Also, I'm still not sure on the order, but anyway, this is my best guess. If I line up like this, it reads as follows. The same thing I just read. In the beginning, when the people assembled to farm the land, a god named Guizong descended, whose dominion was over the dust, and whose reach shrouded the skies for thousands of miles around. The god laid down 4 commandments for the people. Then another god descended, whose dominion was over Geo, and who brought the people of Leeway to this place. Jointly, they shepherded the people for their protection. And the assembly was named Gili, after the name of the 2 gods. Seems to be about the history of the Gili assembly, and of a god with power over dust who watched over this place. But it also mentions another god who came here at some point and even brought some of their people with them. Also, it seems to be saying that the name Gili, as in Gili Assembly, came about by taking 1 syllable from each of the names of these 2 gods. How fascinating. In all the documents I've ever read, I've never come across any mention of 2 gods who coexisted peacefully, let alone who actively worked together. Seems they were more than just 2 allied gods. They were best friends. But what happened to them? They can't just have disappeared. How was the Gili Assembly laid to waste so completely? With 2 gods watching over it, no disaster should have been quite so devastating. Natural or otherwise. Which means that whatever happened was beyond even the gods' power to withstand. Traveler, could you keep looking for more clues? Unless I'm mistaken, there should be more stone tablets around here, just like the ones you have seen already. Maybe they would tell the story of what happened next. That which is recorded on these stone tablets seem to differ in some places from those in some documents. So many legends, so many tellings. Which of these is the truth, I wonder? Okay. That isn't quite nearby if you ask me, but... How do I get in there? Okay, that's a problem. I don't know how to get in there. I'm writing on this plate, but it's barely readable. Might have some special meaning. Let me move!
Solidify. This is
Okay, these things are annoying.
There is no escape. Now you shall perish.
Look at me. Just
Why am I still in combat?
Delved into destiny.
Might as well kill him. Ooh, shit. That's probably how I get in there. It is. Thank you, Jaryuma. So much writing on the stone tablet, but lots of it is unreadable. Well, that Jaryuma sure helped out. Oh, there it is. So many words, let's ignore those and just copy down the rest. Is that the inn now? Let's look. And there they fought upon the Gilly plains, where black dust choked the heavens and 1,000 rocks splintered. Guizong's 4 commandments are: teach with wisdom, be bound by virtue, fortify the bones, unite in ambition. The convergence of these 4 shall be known as the Gilly Assembly. One can bear not to leave one's native land. A treasure lies in Gilly, and Guizong's 4 commandments shall guide those in generations to come who aspire to find it, if they would test themselves against the 4. This transcript seems to be a letter. Wait. It showed her here. Why is it over here now? What? Oh, that's screwy. Ah, you're back. I was starting to wonder how much longer I'd have to wait. Found anything? 2 more stone tablets. Ooh, let me see. And there they fought upon the Gilly plains, where black dust choked the heavens and 1,000 rocks splintered. Oh my, it appears to be saying that a battle once took place on the Gilly plains. And an enormous battle at that. And that must have been the battle in which the Gilly Assembly fell. But as for this other passage, it seems to have been written by someone who couldn't bring themselves to leave their home, so they stayed here. And what's more, there's treasure. Clearly you have fondness for treasure. But you're not wrong. There is indeed treasure on the Gilly plains if this passage is to be taken literally. But then, we have Guizong's 4 commandments shall guide those generations to come who aspire to find it, followed by teach with wisdom, be bound by virtue, fortify the bones, united ambition. The convergence of these 4 shall be known as the Gilly Assembly. How does one decipher that? I want to know where to start. Let's head back to Wangshu Inn. I think we all need some downtime before we try to tackle the riddle of Guizong's 4 commandments. Okay. I guess that's why it just bugged and thought I was further along than I actually am, I guess. Or she's just gonna permanently be here now, even after it's done. And I was looking at that and not memory, I guess, whatever. Guizong's 4 commandments. What are they really trying to tell us? Let's go find that treasure. Phew. The slightest mention of treasure and you're suddenly beside yourself with excitement. So be it. Let's begin our reading of Guizong's 4 commandments. Teach with wisdom, be bound by virtue, fortify the bones, unite in ambition. The convergence of these 4 shall be known as the Gilly Assembly. On the surface, it does read like a set of commandments, go-to rules for life. But it's also supposed to contain some sort of clues to a hidden treasure. Can't decipher it. Though it seems we'll have to approach this in what academics like to call the old-fashioned way. those 7 passages we found previously. They were all located in ruins of some sort. Since we're not sure where to start this time, perhaps keep searching in ruins for now. All the ruins? Obviously not. We'd never be able to cover all the ruins in leeway just between the two of us. So let's limit the search area. Since the treasure has to do with the Gili assembly from the Gili Plains, let's restrict our search to the Gili Plains area for now. Oh, and one other thing. There's no way a scholar like me can keep up with you out in the field, so I'll leave the actual ruin searching to you. Just let me know what you find. While we're on the subject, I once came across a strange plate with some writing on in one of the ruins around here. I only looked at it in isolation though, didn't do any sort of holistic analysis. Now that I think about it, it might be connected to Guizhong's 4 commandments. How about I mark the location on your map? You should go check it out. Maybe it'll lead you somewhere. Alright, so we're starting there. I really do need to go through and start grabbing all the chests. So this is the thing I thought I had to activate before, huh? Let me grab all this slime shit first. To unite in a vision is to be steadfast and immovable for all time. Looks like the kind of place Soria was hoping to find. I activated it. Did it not do anything, or is that all I'm supposed to do? Huh. This is where the other one was. So that's one, that must be one, and that must be one. So we'll hit this one first. Fortify the bones, that movement be supple when the time comes. Okay, now we'll hit that one. Yeah, okay. So it's definitely those type of things. Could it set it on fire, or am I gonna have to switch to amber?
Let me scry. Shine down.
Could I just fall into it? Virtue grows tall like a tree. Although there be shade, it will flourish forever. One more. What do you think we'll discover? Treasure hoard is here.
There's no end to this. Another test subject.
Wisdom is like water. It nourishes all those who receive it and is a reflection of the
There
truth.
is no escape. Shadows of fate.
4 runes, 4 commandments. That's gotta be all of them. Feels like we didn't make any huge discovery, so. Well, let's get back to Sora. Maybe she'll see something we don't.
Picked the wrong test subject.
Okay, let me pick up the loot from my kills first. Sometimes fate is inescapable, even for a god. Found 4 clues and the 4 runes. 4 runes, 4 clues, and there are 4 commandments. Each of these clues expounds upon the meaning of one of the 4 commandments. To get at the correct interpretation, the original text of Guizhong's 4 commandments is key. These 4 are helpful, but peripheral to our inquiry. These 5 passages are linked, but how? Convergence. Could convergence mean that these 4 things all link up in some way? Wait, I remember each of the Guizhong's 4 commandments can be found in a specific rune. I am speculating here, but perhaps the 4 runes are relevant to deciphering the true meaning of Guizhong's 4 commandments. How exactly? I don't know. I need to mull it over. Maybe you could have a think too, or better still, go and investigate it firsthand. I'm just a skinny little scholar after all. Tire out completely after a few seconds on the run. Wish I had your stamina. Anyway, I'm gonna keep thinking about it for a while. If we think of anything, or if we find anything, you know where I am. Find the final ruin. Ooh, shit. Well, let's see. First one's here. So right here? So it's probably in this pool then. Because if you mark them like this, they kind of go across it. And if you mark these like that, it kind of goes across. So how do I lower the water? Yeah, there's definitely something down there. Ah. Was this on the map? Not like those ones, okay. Man, I kind of expecting that. Wish I could just get them all to come.
Yeah. Wouldn't gliding be faster?
I will have order.
Illusion shattered. Time for takeoff. Decided by destiny. Let me scribe.
Gather.
Inazuma shines eternal. There is no escape.
Solidify.
Okay. No loot from any of them. Now we collect the treasure.
Certainly worth the extra mile.
That's the treasure. We should go tell Sora. Where the hell does the water go? How is the search going? Found the treasure yet? Yes. It was about where they converge, after all. Really? So it's just like the Quezong's Four Commandments says. The treasure was located at the convergence of these four. Whoever designed this riddle must have truly revered Quezong. So much that they preserved Quezong's Four Commandments for future generations, even though the Gili Assembly was wiped out. As for Quezong himself, who established the commandments, she must have been adored by her people. Clearly she wished for her people to be wise, to hold themselves to a moral code, to be strong and healthy, and to find solidarity in the shared enterprise of protecting their home, the Gili Assembly. But she failed. Failed? I suppose you're right. She died at the end, and when the Gili Assembly was wiped out, her people no longer had a place to call home. Yet today, Quezong's Four Commandments have seen the light of day once more. These were the words penned by Quezong herself to serve both as maxims and blessings for her people. Once there was a time when she led her people to go forth and take this very land, guided by these commandments. She may no longer be with us, but her beliefs, the things she stood for, they will endure. Whoever it was that revered her so much was very clever indeed. They used the allure of hidden treasure to ensure Quezong's Four Commandments would be passed down. Though for that person, I wonder whether the treasure they held dear was the rare metals and precious stones, or Quezong's Four Commandments themselves. Well, to me at least, it's clear that the commandments are the real treasures here. Chests full of gold or gems can't compare. But if you made people choose, how many would really pick a list of commandments over material wealth? Okay. That was a pretty long one, so I think I might call this one here. If you watched this, thanks for watching. And yeah, I hope you all have wonderful lives. Peace.